Alright, today we are going to do a review on the Workpro 22-piece ratcheting flex head wrench set. I've had this now for over a month. When I bought it, it was on sale for $76.49. I bought it on March 10th, and I've put it through its paces the last month. Well, it was still covered under the 30-day return policy. Currently, right now on Amazon, if it will pull up on my phone, this set is $79.99. You can get the black finish for $94.99 or the non-flex head for $75.99. I went with the chrome because I have a stone driveway, so when I'm working at night and I drop the wrench, I want to be able to see it. Same thing if you drop it down in the engine compartment, it's a lot easier to see the chrome. The other reason is I have this Husky set, which I've had for a long time, and I got this in the black, and like you can see on like the 13 there, it's got some rust on it. You know, the head's a little bit of rust. I mean, it's not horrible, but these you can't just wipe down and throw them in the toolbox. These, you pretty much have to throw some WD-40 on the rag and wipe them down. My garage tends to be a little moist because there's no vapor barrier in the concrete. So, yeah, I found out that the black for me, not a big fan. So the first thing I did when I got these, they were a little rough. So I used some 3-in-1 household oil. Whoops. And we oiled them up. So I just kind of ran the ring around there and let it soak in. Did the same thing on this side and it smoothed them right out. So this is the 3/4 inch. And you can hear, I mean, it's still kind of loud, but the back drag's not horrible on it. And these are made in China. I did want to mention that. So they're not made in Taiwan or the US. There's your 1/2 inch. A little quieter. They're supposed to be 70, what did they say, 72 teeth? 72 teeth. So I guess from what I've seen from people that know more about tools, I guess that's the sweet spot. I haven't noticed any difference, and you can hear how quiet the 1/4 inch. This one's like super smooth, no back drag on that whatsoever. There are some skips. There's no 11 and there's no 19. So it goes, oh, and there's no 7. So 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's no 7, there's no 11, there's no 19. But if you look at the wrench size chart, I feel like they did a few skips to give you more wrenches. Like, I mean, if you were to buy this set, like a Icon, I think they're like $199, and the standards are like $179. There's like a little bit of a discount there, but for $80 price point for somebody that's not a professional, these things are doing exactly what I want them to do. So if you look, the 3/4 inch is going to be your 19, so 19.05, and then your 11 millimeter, so your 7/16 is going to be 11.11. So the 7/16 will get it off. I mean, if the bolt's rusted, chances are it's going to round it off. But you could use the 7/16 for the 11 millimeter. Now, I don't have that issue. Like, yeah, sure, skips suck, but everything I work on is going to be 10 millimeter, 15 millimeter, and 19 millimeter, which this doesn't have. But again, the 3/4 inch is so close that you can use them interchangeably. And I'm sure the tolerances on these, I didn't bring my my little testy thingy, my little gauge out to see what exactly, you know, if they're exactly 18 millimeters or exactly 3/4 of an inch. I mean, I honestly don't know, but so again, I mean, the 18 is just as loud as the 3/4 3/4 inch, and let's see, what is the other one? Here's the 15. Now the 15 and the 10 I've used quite a bit in the last month, as well as the 7/16 and the 1/2 inch and the 5/8. So the finish on them, like this 10 is like really smooth, especially after I oiled it up. I don't really have any issues with the flex heads. They're not floppy. They stay where you want to put them once you get them locked on there. The one thing that does suck is there's no directional on it. So the way that I could tell is I did a color fill. So all facing up is the color fill. So I know color fill facing up, you're taking the bolt off. Color fill down, you're putting it on. So that's what I did, so you can tell which way the swing direction's going on it. It advertises that it's only a 5-degree swing, which is actually, I mean, could be better, could be a 4, but a 5 is okay. It's still going to get you into some tight spots. They are just like standard length wrenches, so they're not like, you know, extended reach or anything like that. I mean, it's just your basic ratcheting flex head set, nothing special. The finish on them is not horrible. I've definitely scratched them up. Like, let me see, we'll look at the 5/8 here. Like, let's see if the camera, yeah, you can kind of see from getting it in there and loosening it up and rubbing it on. I mean, it's gonna scratch up. I mean, I feel like it maybe scratched a little bit more than I thought it would. You can see that end's pretty scratched up too. But I mean, the couple of wrenches that I've used, I've definitely put these through their paces, and I really haven't had any issues with the ratcheting mechanism on them, like binding up or anything. I mean, it was a little rough when I first got them, till I did the 3-in-1 oil, and then they kind of smoothed right out. But I mean, honestly, that's pretty much any of the wrenches that you're buying nowadays. Like all my icons, I had to open all those up and grease them up, and I mean, they're nice and smooth now, but when I first got them, they weren't that great. So the finish is decent on it, and the back drag's not horrible. There's definitely more back drag on the bigger ones than there is on the little ones. I mean, the small, like the 1/4 inch, I mean, it's pretty much like nil for the back drag at all. But like the 3/4 inch, there's definitely quite a bit of back drag on there. So I mean, it kind of sucks if you're trying to get in somewhere to break something loose. But I mean, what are you going to do for 80 bucks? You know, I mean, if I spent $200 on these, then yeah, they were probably going back to the store. But for the $80, well, 76 that I spent on them, it's not horrible. They do have like some glue spots on them. It looks like whatever they used for the Loctite. They are made in China, so that kind of sucks. But not everything that comes out of China is crap, I guess. They are chrome vanadium, so I mean, honestly, it really doesn't matter what the tool is. As long as it's the chrome vanadium, it's going to last. It's just a matter of whether the ratcheting flex head is going to last or not. The only one that really gave me any kind of trouble, and again, it smoothed out after I greased it up, is the 9/16. It kind of had like, it felt like a little flat spot in it or something. Like, I'm not exactly sure what was going on with it, but once I oiled it up, it was fine. So I guess time will tell whether that stands, you know, the oil definitely helped it out or not. But yeah, so this is the set. I think it's kind of worth the money. So far, they've held up pretty good. I haven't really wiped them down too much just because I want to see how the finish does hold up. I still got some like yellow paint smudges on there. Every now and then, the more I look at it, the more I see the smudges on. This is just like a paint marker that I use to do the color fill. Just kind of dab it on there and then just use a rag to wipe over it to get the extra off of it. But So like I said, the last month I've been using pretty much strictly these, and I haven't been breaking the bolt loose and then switching over to the ratchet. I've really been putting them through their pace to make sure they were going to be decent, or otherwise they were going back to Amazon, getting my 80 bucks back. So pretty much anytime I've reached for a ratchet, I haven't used any of my new Icon ratchets. I've strictly been grabbing these to do the work, just to see how they were going to work and how they were going to hold up. And yeah, so that is the Workpro 22-piece ratcheting flex head. Like, comes with your metric, comes with your standard for 80 bucks. For your homeowner, you really can't beat it. And I mean, I'm happy with them. Definitely, if you're gonna buy them, put them through their pace. For the 30 days that you have the return window with Amazon, I mean, make sure you use them. I mean, even if you're just sitting there and the ones you use the most, like just take the 10 and just play with it. Get it nice and hot. See how it's gonna last. The more the metal runs over it, the warmer it's gonna get. And you can just tell if it's gonna bind up or not. So I mean, I was doing that with the couple when I first got it. When I opened it inside, sitting on the couch, annoying the wife, she finally yelled at me to stop. But once I oiled them up and kind of worked it in there, they really kind of smoothed out. I mean, this 15's got, it's got some back drag, but it's not horrible. I mean, I've definitely felt worse. But, like you look at the 16, you kind of see like, maybe it was just a smudge. But you can see that there's like some glue or something on here. Like when I scratch at it with my nail, you can get it to come off. So it's pretty much on most of the 11/30 seconds. I don't know if it's picking that up or not, but you can kind of see it. But like, use your fingernail and it scratches off. I mean, it kind of sucks. You get some new tools that you even have to do that, but like, yeah, you see that comes right off. I honestly think it's just whatever they used for the Loctite. I think they just kind of weren't very careful with it, so they just kind of gobbled it on there. But yeah, so that's the Workpro. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. It's really helped me out trying to grow the channel, and I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Thanks.